Welcome to the Lunch Besters podcast on YouTube.
Hello.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode.
Welcome back to another episode.
Oh my days. I want to say thank you guys for the love. It was shocking because we're like, how many people do we know?
Genuinely.
Who do we know in this life?
I wasn't even expecting that number. I think I was like, okay, maybe it's be like I had a very low number in mind.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I wasn't even thinking of any numbers. I just said put it out there. The universe will do its thing. I didn't think about it like that. But then I now started seeing the views. I'm like, okay, I didn't know I was a celebrity.
Yeah, guys. So in case you see us, don't be shy to take.
So just holla and just say, oh my god, I love your podcast. I'll be like, oh my god, it's okay. Can you take a picture of me? I'll be like, and then you know that pose that they always do where you know who the fan is, and then I'll just be like.
I'll just very.
I'll put my hand like this. You know you are the farmer. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the love, for sharing, for posting. I could see the Lunch Besties on everybody's story on my WhatsApp, and I was just like, oh my god. I want to say thank you all. God bless you. As you've carried our matter on your head, that's why God will carry your matter. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Love you guys.
Oh my god.
How was your week?
Hot. My week. I not like my week at all. Yeah. So just there, nothing out of the blue, to be very honest, happened. Yeah, I think someone tried. Tried me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But
the Lord said no.
Lord said no.
Not today. Breathe.
Yes. So, but yeah, my week was great. So it was very relaxed. A lot did not happen. Went to work, came back. I've just been mainly home. Studying stuff, reading stuff, browsing stuff. Just taking it slow, basically. How about you?
My week was good. It was just there, really and truly. We're just doing the work, and we're like, okay, another day, wake up, go to work, come back home. It wasn't anything serious.
Yeah,
nothing too much. Oh yeah, good one. We had our e-invoicing webinar. See, I cannot even give any shout out. You need to be paying us for.
Seriously,
but yeah, we had a very good
pro product manager. Don't play with me.
Don't play with me. But yeah, we had that. I think that was the highlight of my week, just having a good one happen. But so far it was just chill. It was just like the usual. This is my highlight of the week, sitting on this couch.
Like, it's giving locked in because I was so happy waking up this morning and like, I'm going to.
Yeah, I gotta go to the studio. It's about time.
It's giving. I love it. I love it for you. When I was coming today, this morning, I was just looking out the window and then I saw like some people like on the road, like normal people on the road, and it just hit me that these people had dreams. Like they had goals, they had plans for themselves when they were younger. Some are obviously still young. Obviously, I don't know their age or whatnot, but now they are here doing whatever it is they are doing. And it just goes to show that if you don't pursue what you want to pursue, like your goals, your dreams and whatnot, you won't move it. Like you won't move forward. Most people are actually bankers. Like there are people I've spoken to before, and you ask them what were you doing before? Oh, I was a banker, but now they are just maybe selling something by the roadside. It's not bad, but that's not where they wanted to be. That's not where they envisioned themselves. So it's just, I don't know, it just hits me that if you really want to do something, you should do it. And I'm glad we actually decided to do this podcast. We did not just talk about it and not go ahead to do it.
Yeah. I also think that with life, can you really predict?
I feel like you can.
Sure. Are you sure?
Yes. I feel like you can.
I think I want to disagree with that because people have dreams and goals, and sometimes something just happens that there are two different sides to it where you have the opportunity and you don't chase it, and there's a side where it's like you have these goals, you have your dreams, and something just happens and derails your life. You probably lose someone or something happens. Drugs.
True, I understand that. Right, but let's even the people that do drugs
and people that circumstances push away from chasing their goals.
Yeah, but I know that there are situations where obviously maybe you did not have the money to chase your dreams, and maybe you had the money but the person did not come, or someone did not come and save you. Do you get? But I'm referring to even though like I hear you, okay, you lost a loved one and then things change, things happen. Why I said you can actually predict is because if you
want it bad enough.
If you want it bad enough. So let me give you an example. 3 years ago, I still want to be, but like I wanted to be this person that, very wealthy, very this, very that. But I never made a move. So each year comes, I just keep saying I want to be this person and nothing happens because obviously I'm not doing anything to change the situation. And then now I'm deciding, okay, now I intentionally want to change the situation. And I believe that if I actually lock in, I will actually get there. So basically what I'm saying is that if you say and you don't do, nothing changes. Your year goes on, next in your 40s, your 50s, and you find yourself in the same place. But if you decide that, okay, I know I don't have enough, but I'm still going to wake up each day and keep pushing, you're going to get there.
That makes sense. I think that's true. The idea of just waking up every morning and putting your best foot forward. I agree. I agree with that. It's sad that they are there though. Because at the end of the day, you wake up one morning and you're 70 and you're like, oh.
Yeah, and I was just wondering what goes on in their mind. Do they see other people, obviously,
and think, envy their drive?
And think that should have been me. It's just wild. It just hits me today when I was coming out.
Oh, that's such a good way to reflect, I guess. And it comes on like just from the small things. The things that you just wow.
There's no reason why I shouldn't do what I want to do. I don't want to wake up and
regret. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's like you're trying to lose weight and then you're trying to add weight. And you're like, oh, I want to add weight. Then 2026, 31st December comes and you're still same old you because you didn't do anything.
Yeah. Since we are talking about this whole transitioning phase and knowing and pushing whatever, were you always interested in being a 9 to 5?
9 to 5, yes, actually. But it's always been a balance for me. I had my hands in entrepreneurship here and there. There was time I was selling hair, I was selling perfume.
They also
sweater, joggers. So I've always had that side of me, but I've always enjoyed, we carry your bag. And then that time it was like lawyers, bankers that we used to see, and then we didn't know that the pay was not that great, but they would look good
always slim
and all of that. So it was like, okay, it was something that I wanted to do, like have a career side of me, like chase something, go to work, have a reason to. And I'm not saying that entrepreneurs don't do that, but it's more at their own time. And it's not an easy job to do, to run a business or anything like that, trust me. But it was just like that. I'm cacking, I'm wearing heels, I'm going to work and all those kind of things. Yes, so I've had the balance of both actually. What of you?
I've always wanted to be a 9 to 5, but I never imagined myself an entrepreneur.
Are you serious?
Never.
Look at you now.
Now, like I really, because I had an auntie. I think most people that decide that they want to go into the corporate space, when you ask them why, they'll say, oh, I had somebody that used to wear heels, mostly babes. They'll be like, this wear heels. Those is when you go to the bank, GT Bank and Access Bank that year, when you go to see the babes, pencil heel,
fine babes.
I always say, oh, I want to be a bank, I want to work in the bank, I want to long hair, this kind of stuff. And because I always I wanted to be at the peak of my career, like being the directors, board of directors and all this stuff. So that was the only way I saw that it could be possible. Going that route. But at a point, I started to feel like I was not blooming. I don't know the word. I was not in full glory. Like I was not exploring my whole self at some point. And that is when it started hitting me that maybe I should become an entrepreneur. Because that way you're able to expand in any way you want, right? You're not limited. I think that's my problem with being a 9 to 5. You're limited. You might have this big idea, but you still have to ask someone.
Process.
Yes, follow process. Ask someone, can I do this? Oh, this is what I want to do. What do you think? And most times they tell you no, so you're not able to even try things out. So that was it for me. And then I think that's also everything just connected, because I'm like, okay, they were 9 to 5ers, and then maybe at some point they also had the same thinking, maybe I should do something else, but because they did not have the chance, or maybe they were scared, or maybe there was no opportunity, they stayed there. And then before you know it, it's time to retire, and now you don't know what to do.
Not to do after that. Yes, I think for some people, do you know some people don't have goals? Like they don't even know what to do. They are comfortable just waking up doing the, not like they're doing the BRS, but they just wake up and they're like, you know what, as soon as I can eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, I'm okay. I don't want to reach any peak. I'm just okay being able to live a kind of comfortable life. I'm paying my school fees or my children's school fees, paying my rent. I'm okay. I can go to bed at night in peace, saying I've done my best for the day.
Do you think that's bad?
No, actually, because if everybody had goals to reach the peak, we'll be killing ourselves. Like it will be brutal. Do you know? Imagine if everybody in this life had the same targets. We don't even have the same targets yet, and life is crazy already. Imagine if everybody in our company wants to be CEO. Boy, oh boy, we're in for drama.
Actually, people kill themselves.
People will legit, even that's already happening. Do you understand? So imagine if it was everybody that had the same goal.
That makes
so I feel like sometimes God does things to balance.
That's why just when everybody
don't be judging people. Don't be judging people that don't. They are helping you that you have drive.
Abi,
I promise you, because everything has to have some sort of balance in life. If you watched Merlin,
you know,
you know.
Auto to men, like
you have to have some sort of balance in life. So I think that it's not a bad thing. I think that a lot of people like to shit on people that, excuse my French by the way, like to shit on people that don't have
drive,
like they're just okay being they're just okay being, you know, I wake up in the morning, I do my own beats, and I go to bed. I think we always look at them like, wake up, your spirit's bad. Wake up from. And sometimes it's just like, okay, like if you see that this person is okay being that, don't marry the person because the person is going to drive you crazy. Just accept that this is who they are. They'll find their people, and it's okay to just be that. To not want 1 billion naira, 10 billion naira in your account. It's okay. It's okay.
True. Because there was this guy that tweeted last year and it caused problems on Twitter. Twitter was loud.
I've left Twitter for you people.
He was like, that he just wants to wake up, go to work, you know, make money, get paid his salary and come back home. He does not care about growing in any way. He does not care about the promotions. Does not care about all the stuff. And then people are like, no, that's not a good way to live.
What the hell? Who are you to tell people how to live? Let's start with that.
I think because we are all forced to find our purpose. Everybody's just like,
what if that's his purpose? What if, okay, let me not say what if that's his purpose. What if he has found his calling in something else and it's not career growth? Who are we to captain people's ship? I think we're so selfish as people that it's like, if it's not how I see life, then it's the wrong way to see life. And that's crazy talk, because I'm like, who are you to police how people live their lives? As long as it's not hurting anybody and he has found his calling in something else, it doesn't have to be growing in his career. He has probably just said that, okay, this is where I want my peak to be here, so I can focus my energy on something else.
That makes sense. But career progress, I don't know, I feel like I hear you, because I'm about to sound like those people that say
it just feels like career progress is
okay
to
just be there. I think there's so much more. I think there's just so much more for everybody, not just for me.
No, and I'm saying for you because someone else is saying this is it for me.
And
it's okay. And you are, because your goal is to be so much more. You are seeing the possibilities. But for someone that is not dreaming that, like for that guy, he's not seeing any possibilities. Just like, this is
why?
Because he has found his joy somewhere else. He has found his drive somewhere else, and it might not make sense to you, but it makes sense to him. So who are we to tell people this? What makes sense to you does not make sense to me, so you have to do it my way so that it will make sense to me. And we are the ones that always say, live your life and find your joy, and you're happy.
I wish I know him, so you could bring him to the podcast so I can hear his
it's like his thought process.
What he's doing by his side.
And I think that because we're used to meeting people that are like us, it's weird to find people that are not like us. It doesn't make any sense.
But you know the funny thing, I think I know people, they've not said it. They've not said, oh,
this is it for me.
I want to just stay here. But I feel like the way they move like they are okay with where they are. And I'm always trying to do aspire to aspire to them, but I just find that they are okay there,
and it's okay. You can't wrap your mind around it, but it's okay.
I can't. It's just
another thing is for people that are not like that guy, let me not, or that they've not found their own thing, and maybe one day they wake up and be like, you know what, I want more, but they have not just woken up. And they say anytime a man wakes up is his morning, so good morning to them.
Good morning, because this was our morning, I guess. Saturday podcast. That's true. That makes sense.
Anytime a man wakes up is his morning. Well, I hope they're not 70 at that time, though.
I hope it's not too late, though. But where do you, in terms of career, do you see yourself continuing in this career path?
I thought about it, and I'm like, I've lived so many lives. That I'm like, I can wake up tomorrow and see that there is so much more somewhere else for me. And I also think that where we are, our situation has opened my mind to other possibilities to say, it's one of those things where you be like, oh, I lived that life as a product manager at some point, and I want to, and that's the beauty of tech also, where you can get into
any field,
yes, and just find yourself and just all of those things. So I think I'm not close to the possibility of shifting from this career path. I'm not close to it at all.
That makes sense.
You
shifting? I am mad. I have moved.
You moved already.
I've moved. Like I'm out of I'm out of it.
You think it's because of the environment?
Yeah, I think it's the environment, and also, like I said, right, I believed before that for me to get to that height, I needed to follow one. Even if it's not being a product manager, but being the 9 to 5 space, do this and do that. But I realized that I can be that without being in the 9 to 5 space. Because I spoke to someone, and then he was like, you can become whatever you want to become. Whether you say you want to be a brand marketer, whether you say you want to. There are so many roads
that lead to the peak.
So true. I think that's just it for me. I've kind of decided that I really don't want to be a 9 to 5. Like it's living in Lagos, it's just a lot.
And the corporate culture that we don't talk about is the idea that a lot of times we see people post, oh my god, I got promoted, we forget that it's a lot of work to even get there, to get that one promotion that takes you to just the next level. You know what I mean?
And that next level could just be 100k added to your salary.
And the crazy thing is, for example, now your level and then the peak, the amount of years it would take you.
You'll be hearing like, oh, it took me 15 years. What do you mean I should give 15 years of my life just to get to what am I saying, 15? 30 years.
Some people.
What do you mean?
And some people, 30 years, they are still not there.
They are still not there.
They're not even close.
Those are the reasons.
You know what? Maybe we should even bring bankers.
Yeah, someone that stayed years and
to this podcast to understand how their mind worked while they were in a position. I'm not talking about the big I'm talking about people that just worked in the bank for years, like 30 years, and they did not grow. How did you feel? And these are for people that have goals. Of
course.
You know why a lot of people don't need banking? Job security. At the end of the day, you know that 24th
I'm getting my salary complete.
And before they
whether
say,
I work or whether I don't work.
Before they say bank pack up, they pay. So I think a lot of people just like, you know what, I'll just be here, even if I'm seeing my goals just
pass me by. That's true.
That's crazy.
I don't know, talking about it, I don't know why I feel so sad.
It's actually sad.
It's so sad.
30 years of your life, 40 years of your life, and you're just waking up one morning and you're like, well, it's still the same old position. So people, they already know their office.
Do you understand? Or they say, don't sit on that person's seat. That's where it has been. Nah. I think it's a very sad thing.
Maybe it might not be funny, or it's sad, but when you cannot cry, what do? You laugh. Because you're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's sad actually, and I don't want this to be a sad podcast, but this is why this podcast is here, so that we can actually talk about the reality of life as a 9 to 5. But we're not going to sweet coat, sugarcoat, anything like that.
Yeah.
This podcast is for those that are actually living the truth and the reality, and just going to work every day. We're in the bus. Somebody is pouring something on your.
I have a story. Thank you for. Thank you for bringing that up. I know we've kind of derailed, but we'll be back. I have a story. Last year, when I used to jump bus, I entered bus from Marina, heading to a hotel roundabout. That was how there was a woman sitting beside me. Tell me why this woman opens her bag, brings out a mirror, brings out a shaving stick, and started shaving her beard. And you know that Lagos bus, we are like 4 sitting out, so we are like already tight. This woman was just, and
she was shaving her beard. Was she going to work?
She was dressed.
As in,
I don't know where she. Yeah, office. I was so mad that they just say, God.
So you know that. Let me tell you something. Do you know what we have? So as she's shaving, the thing is just spreading on your body.
I just said, you know what? It's not fair that I'm in Lagos. It's not. So like,
and everybody's just looking at her like,
Lagos. Everything is normal now. Everything is just the way of life.
Girl, I'm going to be like, madam, I beg. Can you go and to your office toilet or something? Because are you joking?
It was so annoying.
You can carry your hair, your beard hair, they go off.
She was not dusting it. She's not broke. I'm like, girl, woman, I don't know what to even call her right now because I was just so pissed that morning. And I just kept thinking, I don't want to keep doing this. Reminds me of Odun's story where Odun was like, Odunayo of Piggy Vest. She was like, I listened to one podcast that she spoke, and then she was like, one day she went to work, coming back, her bus broke down on Third Milan Bridge, and they had to trek to the end of Third Milan Bridge. It's still that
it looks like you're seeing the end of the bridge.
You're seeing the end, but you're
like, why am I still walking?
I know when cars are passing the bridge, you shake it. So
you're just like, I beg you, don't go and jam me and throw me inside the water. That kind of thing. I can imagine.
She even started falling. That was it for her. She just had to say, I have to do more for myself. I cannot keep. And that was it for me.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes you just have that situation that is like, you know what? See, finish is enough.
It's enough. Done. Like, I'm mad. Done.
Or and those ones that you enter the bus and then the body odor is so strong that you feel like when they like you smell that you now smell that part of your clothes that touches them and it's smelling.
Then I always be grateful that my boss don't drop in front of the office, so I have time to walk all the smell off my. Seriously, I don't know. The Lagos hustle is mad.
It's crazy though.
And then sometimes I'm inside the bus and I'm thinking, and I'm looking at all these people. I'm just like, obviously they're way older than me, and I'm like, how long?
Yeah.
Like how long do I want to keep
doing this?
I don't see myself
entering bus and
for a long time and doing the same thing. You know something? I'm sorry, something clicked when we're having that discussion in the office about how people always want to get the CEO's attention, like in different companies, and I was like, I can't get to a certain get to my 30s and I'm still struggling to get this one person's attention.
And then there are people in their 40s, 50s
doing it.
Trying to do
That's when I knew that it's not for me. It's not something I can do long term.
Yeah.
I realized it.
That at some point your work has to speak for you.
Yeah.
And people have to be open to the idea of seeing your work and saying, oh, this work is good. Who did this work?
Yeah.
Not just assuming that because the work is good, it's coming from someone.
Exactly. That's it. Because I can't move from my 20s to my 30s to my 40s.
Just chasing for validation.
And then still imagine I'm in my 20s and I'm dragging for validation in their 40s. It's a terrible place to be.
It's a dog world.
It's a terrible place.
I feel like if you look at it, you need to give these people grace, because when they were in their 20s, they were dragging for validation with people in their 40s. Yeah. So when they got to like, whoa,
I must fight. I must hold this position. And no, I don't think it's healthy.
Yeah.
I think that's and I realize that I feel like even if I leave where I am right now and I go to a new place, it's still going to be the same thing.
It's still going to be. It's just going to be repackaged.
Yes,
I think it's like that. It's going to. They're just going to repackage it for you and give you loving you, but it's still going to be the same old. I need to fight for my space and my spot.
And that's not something I want to do, because I think I've kind of realized that like I have so much to give.
Yeah.
And now imagine that much that I have and investing it in myself.
Yeah.
And not investing in another person's business that is not even seeing it. Right. Just imagine how far. Just to bet on yourself and take a step.
Yeah. That makes sense though. I don't blame you for saying you don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
It's a lot. The mental toll it takes on people, especially when they are working. Oh God, I will be going to talk about. Oh God, there's so much to unpack in the Launch Besties podcast.
So much
that we cannot keep. If you keep talking, it's like we're not going to be going into different dimensions, because I feel like we should talk about this next, where it's like you're working and you know, you hope that they see you. There's this emotional toll it takes on you.
Yeah.
And we've seen it happen to a couple of people.
Yeah.
Where it feels like they are working but they are not being seen. And they become a shadow of themselves. And I was talking to someone yesterday. I was like, we forget that when you carry that kind of, I don't want to call it darkness, when you carry that kind of energy, where, you know, something is happening, you know, you're going through this thing at work, nobody's seeing your work, they're just complaining. The people around you start to tap into that energy. You now start to see that all of them start to have that, I don't know what to call it, they're just very chill about work too. They're not happy. The energy around them
see that even as you're,
and I'm like, so this thing is like you're carrying this burden on your own, but because you're around the people that you care about at work, you're around them constantly, it starts to get to them too, and they start to carry that same energy around them.
That makes sense. Honestly, I think we should actually delve deep, because I think this is something every 9-to-5er face, especially people that really want to be seen for their work. This is something they carry on. You know, there was something that somebody said on the call, and the person said it was a joke, but and then thank God I've spent my time listening to a lot of podcasts that kind of let you know that
you are who you are.
You are who you are. It's not about what somebody else is saying. And the person goes, okay, introduce other people on the call, and then goes, every other technical person is not important, and then says, oh, it's a joke. I told my mom, I think I told you already. And yesterday, the thing really pained her, because she still called, and then she was like, you know, and I'm like, why would you say that even as a joke?
Yeah.
And they're external.
Trying to build
do you
their
understand?
Confidence.
And they're like external people on the call with you. I'm not sure I've ever joined the call where a CEO of a company or the manager of a company said, oh, other people in my team are not important.
Because everybody is important. Not even as a joke. It's not even supposed to come to your head, something like that. For people that actually give and yes, you pay them their salary, but let's be honest, can people really pay you your worth?
Do you understand?
And these are people that are breaking their back to make your company grow.
Yeah.
One way or the other, whatever, it might not be as grand as you want it to be, but they are doing something. And for you to say that, not even thinking of how that person or what that person is going through. So people are going through. Forget 9 to 5, but people are going through stuff, and they're just coming to work to show up, and that's the only thing that keeps them going. And then imagine maybe someone is depressed already, and then you say, and it's just like a joke to you, but that thing that you said as it's some sort of
and I've seen other people even laugh. I'm like, what is so funny?
Sorry. What's funny? What is funny to you?
Like, what's so funny? Like, let's, even if I was not on the call, even if I'm one of the people that they mentioned names, and it's not still a joke. It's not still funny. So why are you laughing?
Yeah.
And I remember, because I listened to this Mel Robbins, I think I've told you about the podcast, but I think it's something I listen to every month now. And then she was like, anytime she was rejected, she knew she was not the problem.
Yeah.
She knows that she knows how to do the job.
Yeah.
So you rejecting me has nothing to do. Maybe you just don't want my service, you just don't want me, which is fine. But I know that I'm not the problem.
Yeah.
And I think that was just it for her. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not the problem. It's just that you are the problem for thinking like that, and for, you know, saying what you say. So 9-to-5 space is a very, I don't know if I should say what toxic space, because you have to reduce yourself.
Yeah. And they always tell you to manage your emotions. They tell you, which is good in life, to always manage your emotions and all these things. But there are some things that you just know that I cannot manage.
Yeah.
And it's not your fault. It's just like, imagine getting punched
every single day.
Girl, ain't nobody managing these emotions over here. Like, I'm just going to have an outburst, and then everybody be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have. You should have said something."
Don't forget the countless years you spent just swallowing it and taking it in.
Yeah, and I think that if you're dealing with something like that, I think that you should find people that will bring joy to you. And I know that it's very hard to find, but see, let me tell you something. Yeah, you don't have to be best friends with your colleagues. You don't have to be close with your colleagues. Just find people that will bring joy, even if it's just banter.
Yeah.
Find those people at work. Trust me, it helps so much. It helps because there are days that you're dealing with stuff and there is nothing to do. There's no joy. And then you see your person that you're just like, you crack up one or two jokes and you're just like, oh, you forget that someone has said something stupid to you like 2 minutes ago. So just find your people. Find people that you can banter with and just laugh about stupid things and keep it pushing, because at the end of the day, that's what keeps you going, especially with the way things can be at work. So yeah, thank you guys for working with us, and please do not forget to subscribe, share, like. Please keep sharing. Just spread the word that the launch, and you know we're different, right? We're not just yapping and doing more better than you. We're here to help us figure out 9 to 5 our corporate lifestyle. So yes, don't forget to like again, subscribe, share. Thank you for working with us, and we'll see you when next week, same time next week.
Bye.
Bye.